What's up? It's Mark Haynes doing stuff. It is about midnight right now, so July 4th has just ended. I wanted to get on here and make a nice little video describing my hectic and crazy July 4th holiday. So, July 4th this year was a crazy day. Started out last night, new short film starring yours truly, little slasher. We had our premiere last night in Delaware, so drove down for that. It was great. It was a small turnout, but it was a fun time. The movie's called Swine and Dine. You'll probably get a chance to see it soon. It's going at a bunch of film festivals, but anyways, it's about I play a half man, half pig deranged killer who gets even on some animal abusers. So the pig man gets a chance to kill the people who abuse animals. So it's a great time seeing the cast and crew of that and having our little premiere. It's a fun time. That ended kind of late, so I'm driving back to New Jersey, and at just after midnight last night, I get pulled over by a cop, and I'm about 5 minutes from where I live, and I get pulled over because my headlight is out. So I'm thinking, okay, I just got my oil changed 2 days ago. They always check all your headlights, make sure they're working. Everything was fine. So it must have just burned out because I didn't know about it. I didn't notice that it was burned out. It must have just happened, like either that day or the day before. That's the only possible way it could have happened. Yeah. So instead of letting me off with a warning, which I thought for sure which was going to happen, I got a $55 ticket for my headlight being out. Now, I don't know what it is with me and police officers. If you've seen some of my videos in the past, I detail, rough encounters I've had with cops. And, this is just adds to it. We live in this society now where everybody hates cops. It's easily the most hated profession out there. And, I don't really hate cops, but then, there's actual crime going on out there, and you're gonna write me a ticket for having a headlight out, and it's not like a fix-it ticket, like that I have to show them that it's fixed and then they get rid of it. No, it's an actual ticket that I have to pay. But I'm gonna plead not guilty and take it in front of a judge, because I can't imagine any judge not just thinking it's ridiculous that I got a ticket for this and throwing it out. But yeah, for some reason, it seems like I always, cops do not like me, and they write me tickets when I feel like I shouldn't, or should be left off with a warning. It's a little unfair, in my humble opinion. So anyways, I was frustrated about that. Whatever. Got back to my place, and I had to be up this morning really early, because some of you guys might know, but my buddy VKJ, his name's James, he has a business doing costume characters, and every year on July 4th, there's a parade in the suburbs of Philadelphia that hires us to be different characters and walk in this parade. And this year, I had to be one of the minions. They hired 4 different characters, so it's a group of us, and we all dressed up, walked around the parade. It was actually a lot smaller this year than in years past, but we walked the parade, slap hands with the kids, talk to people. It's a good time. It's not a very lucrative thing, but it's sort of like just a fun activity that gives us a chance to be together, the friends and everything, and we get to put a smile on some people's faces. So that was nice. However, I didn't get much sleep because I got in late last night because of the premiere and getting stopped, and then having to have a quick turnaround, waking up early so that I could be, that I could drive to this area, which was, you know, a little bit of a distance away, and be there in time, you know, to get changed into the costume and be ready for the parade. So that was a lot of rushing around and getting up early. So did the parade, and you know, it was a fun time. It was cool, patriotic, lots of people out just celebrating, having fun on the 4th of July. And then from there, we got something to eat. So I pretty much spent all the money that I made doing the parade getting food afterwards, which it's cool, whatever. It's a holiday. So I treated myself to like a burger and fries. It was actually a bison burger. So it was less fat than typical. But since it was a holiday, I figured I could splurge a little bit with the eating. And then from there, I did a 2-hour drive to my parents'. Along the way, I stopped at Walmart to get a new headlight because I don't want to get pulled over again. Bought a brand new headlight, got to my parents' house, put that in, and the light still didn't work. So after a lot of, you know, trying different things, then I rushed over to AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts. It turns out that there's something electrical with the car, and I have to take it now to a shop. So hopefully it's not going to be a big expensive fix, but it might be. I don't know what's wrong with it, and mechanics are really busy right now, so it takes time to get the car in. So I'm probably going to get pulled over and get more tickets because I have to keep driving my car, and I don't have any other options. So I'll be driving that, so I'll be getting more tickets for the headlight being out. So that's going to be another hassle that I have to deal with. Then after that, I decided to go see the fireworks, and it was actually a pretty disappointing show this year. It just wasn't as big. I don't know if the towns around here just didn't raise enough money to get the fireworks. I'm not even like a big fireworks fan. I could take them or leave them. I don't really need to see them. But it was kind of like quick. It just seemed like they didn't care, which is whatever. You know, if I was a big aficionado of fireworks, I would have been upset. But, you know, it is what it is. But so it was kind of a crappy day. And then I ate more junk food at the fireworks. I had a couple slices of pizza. So now I'm going to do some cardio because I feel fat. That's why I'm not doing this video without a shirt on. I'm wearing my shirt for the video because I feel bloated and fat right now. But yeah, so my 4th of July was a kind of a disappointment, a little bit of a disaster. You know, I had fun at the parade and whatever, but you know, I had some good times and some bad times. But just wanted to keep you guys updated on my life, the day in the life of Mark Haynes. So if you like this kind of content, click like, leave me a comment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. There'll be more stuff that I'll be putting up. So make sure you follow me, and thanks for being here, guys.